Okay, I've restarted the recording. So good evening, everyone. We are welcome back to our class on the project review. During the last class, we started our review on one of the projects, which is named Space Mission. So, and we started with uses of Excel, how to use Microsoft Excel for the project. And don't forget, like, the purpose of this class is to enable us practice a project from beginning to the end so that we can showcase this is what I did. Forget about perfection. We can't be perfect. 10 years down the line, we always continue to learn. Even if you like, choose only Excel. In 10 years, you can't finish only Excel. If you like, pick Power BI. In 10 years, you can't finish Power BI. So whichever one we pick, we will always continue to learn and grow. So, but the bottom line is, what have you done? You know, all these skills, they are about, let's see your portfolio. Let's see what you've done. So if you don't have anything you have done, it's as good as you've not undergone any. You have not undergone any training. So this training was based on space mission. The number of mission that has been carried out since 1957 to 2022. Number of missions carried out between those period, the status of the mission, the location where the mission were carried out, the time, the rocket used, the mission name, the rocket status, and the mission status. I think we remember what each of them stood for or stands for with our dictionary, data dictionary that we have. We have a data dictionary here. So this explains what each column, each field stand for. So the company name, location of the launch, date of launch, time of launch. So we want to do analysis of those launches from 1957 to date. That is just the summary of why we are here. And during the
Sorry,
class,
Mr. Hakim. Sorry,
yes,
Mr.
ma'am.
Hakim. Please for dragging you back. How do you say we get this data far behind?
You have the data now.
You send it to our mail.
So it means you've not done anything since last Monday.
I tell you,
God help
one,
me.
one must not lie.
Go and check the group you have. Go and check that BMC group. You see the project. You see the project link. The link to the project are there. You have it in your WhatsApp
Okay,
group, and you also have it. You also have it there. Somebody can
okay,
help me to tag the
okay.
material, please, so that Mr. Musa can
Musa,
see that project.
sorry,
No.
sorry.
Oh, no. It's not. It's no. You didn't offend me now. It's just a normal thing. But I expect all of us to have done something
Yes.
so that we can have. I want us to be able to show what we have done. It's not about just learning and keep the certificate. It's about what have you done right now. So I will tag it now. I will tag the material again. Okay, thank you very much. It's like somebody has done that. Thank you, Madam Tony. No, this is not it. This is not it. The Google Drive itself. Okay, I will tag it. Links, link, project folder. So I've pointed to the folder. I think you can see the folder now.
Yes.
Yeah, so that is the folder where you have all the projects. If you open the folder, you're going to see like 9 different folders inside. Okay, this is even only for this thing. And when you open, let me show you my screen. You see, this is the way to check this thing. When I open the folder, this is what you will see in that folder for space mission. Please, can you see
Okay.
my screen? But
Yes.
if you click on this one, you can see that this is space mission here. Look at this. This is the folder that is housing all of them.
Okay.
You can see it here. All the folders are here. These are all the projects. That is method 1. Method 2 is come here. Can you see share with me folder?
Yeah.
Click on this folder. You will see all the folders that I've shared with you in the past.
Okay.
All folders that BMC has shared with you, you can see it in your share with me folder.
Yeah.
Unless you have more than one email. Even if you have more than one email, go and check all your email. You will see them in your share with me. Under share with me, you will see all folder that I've shared with you, whether it's video class, whether it's anything that is from Google Drive, that is from
Okay.
Google that you have clicked on before, you see it here. So we can open the
Okay.
folder from your share with me, and you can see the projects there. So we have Airbnb listing, Kickstarter, Marvin Toy, NSW, remote working, Rotten Tomato, Python project. This is from Mr. Yusuf, Pizza Place sales, NYC taxi trips, and the space mission. So we are doing this one we are working with now.
Okay.
Is that okay now?
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so that's good. You're welcome. Okay, so that is what we want to achieve. We want to analyze all those this that I've done, and we started with data Power Query to see how we can clean that data. Even though data is not it's not dirty, but I think we were still able to extract some things from that data on that day. So now today we're going to start the pivot table, and you can see that we have all the tables there. And the advantage of using Power Pivot is that when you have more than one table, assuming on that day we didn't want to use during our power query, we created table, we created date, hour, year, month. We can also do that from Power Pivot directly. Assuming we have more than one or two tables, we can also create our calendar table separate. Instead of having this long list, we have some in that table and we have another one in another table. You can come here under design. You can see we have a date table here. You can say, okay, create a new date table, and you have the table side by side. So you can have more than one table. You can see back on that table. It will create it for you, create month, create year, and then you can add column, you can delete column. So, but for the purpose of the class, I'm going to remove the so we've added all the data that we needed in the last in Power Query already. So now let's quickly start our analysis now. We have known the total mention, total value. These are the total value of the aircraft of the rocket that were available, number of companies, number of rockets, number of success, and the number of failure. So these are the data we have extracted so far. Now let's do analysis now. What analysis do we do? Can you tell us what we should do? Yeah, let's start. I've clicked on this is a new pivot table now. What do you think we can do here? So we click and see that we now have two tab here, active and all. If I click on, you can see because that we have not used anything here, you can see active is nil. There's nothing under active. If I click on this, you will see that we have a table under active. But because this is an active table under table, and we have not used anything from the field, you can see that active is nil. So I click on all to expand all my information. Can somebody tell us the first analysis we should do? What is the first analysis we should do here? This is a practical class. Let's talk. What is the first analysis we should do here? Analyze. Can we analyze the total sales by what? Who is using Suleiman Zainab? Okay, it's a Mr. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. So what analysis should we do first? Can somebody tell us what we should do here first? What analysis you want us to do? You have the data here. So tell us what we should do. What analysis we should do here? What are we analyzing here? Can somebody tell us? Give us idea. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Can somebody tell us? Tell us what you want us to do. What do you want us to do here? Let somebody tell us. Somebody should tell us. Give us idea of what analysis can we do with this. Mr. Musa, what analysis should we do here? Yes, let's talk. Okay, okay. Let's quickly. I think that we have some information in. Okay, before I even open that, tell us what you think you can do here. Okay, who can give us idea of what we can do here? Can we analyze the rocket status to see how many rocket is alive, how many is expired? Can we analyze the space mission to see how many is success, how many failure? Those are the things we can do now. Can we analyze the success by year? Can we analyze the number of this thing by number of year to see how many space mission were carried out every year? You know, all the columns are useful for that. You get it now? So meanwhile, from the data from the assignment, from the project or whatever, there is there's an instruction here and mission. Okay, I think there's an instruction here. This is just a guide. It's not limited to what there's no limit to how far we can analyze, but this is just a simple guide. Let me take it. Let me bring it here. This is an example. We have how have the rocket launcher trended across time as mission success rate increase? That is the question. The success rate has it increased? Okay, let's quickly look at that. Let's start from there. How have rocket launches trended across time? So to create a trend, what kind of data do we need to use? Can somebody tell us that? What kind of chart can we use for trend? Total mission by year. We can use time. Let's see time first and see what we have there. Okay, this is oh sorry, we don't need time, sorry. We want to use date instead. Can somebody tell us what kind of data we use? What kind of visualization are we using for trend? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. We have done all these before.
Line graph.
Line chart, great. Okay, I want instead of here, I don't want it here. I don't want it here. I want to put it in row. Let me just drag it to row. So you can see the number as that's increased over time. So we can use this one to create a line graph. Let's click on pivot analyze and then click on pivot chart. So let's pick a line chart. When you are working with trend, it's always good. Line chart is a good way of visualizing trend. Okay, so we have it. These are line chart. Great. job. Thank you, Mr. Musa, for that good suggestion. Yeah, so these are first chart.
It's not me. Oh, it's not Musa.
Okay, Mr. Suleiman or Mr. Yusuf. Okay, thank everyone for the good contribution. Great. So okay, so you can see that when I click on this, even though this you can see that what do you call it? Excel has summarized this by year, by month.
I can't see your
So
screen again, Mr. Akim.
my screen is up. Can other people can you confirm if you can see my screen?
We can see from it. We can see from here.
Aha, my screen is up. Is up.
I can
So
only
this is
see your folder. I can only see your folder. Okay, now it's on now.
I think
Okay.
there's a lag from your hand. There's a lag from your hand. The time is there's a time lag. That's why we have jumped from this we have left that place. So now this is the analysis based on the number of uh, launches across year from 97 to date. That's the first thing. So secondly, the second question now is, has it increased over time? Yes, I think we can say it has increased and declined at the time, but but as of 2022, 20 which year is this? 2021. I think it has reached. We have that we can agree that the launches has increased over time. All right, it has increased over time. So if you look at it from this perspective, so from year 1997 to date, it has increased, which is good. Okay, now the second question is, has the success rate increased also? Success rate, has it increased also? Can we look at that? There's okay, let's use the same. Let's just copy this. Let's cut this and take it to this place. Let's take it to a dashboard sheet. Let's give this sheet a name, dashboard, for now. Let's so that we can have all our tables in a single place. So this is a first table, and the table is let's give it a name, total mission. Total mission trend, right? So let's give it that, and then we can give this one a name quickly too. Mission trends,
Mr.
so that
Akim, I
when
don't know
we
what is happening. I, it's like I'm not following you.
your internet, right?
I don't
I
know.
think you
Maybe
have
my
to change.
internet. The screen is not.
It's your
I'm,
internet. It's your internet. You have to change your internet provider.
oh,
If other people can see me, it means there is a lag from your hand. It's
exactly.
taking more time to reach where we are.
Yes.
It's taking more time to see what we are doing.
Ah,
After we've passed a place, you will now be there. The
ah.
voice is my voice is faster than the screen you are seeing. I think that's what is happening there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me try
If you
and
can,
rejoin.
if possible,
So,
you can
if that
change
will
your
happen.
internet. Change your internet
Okay.
provider.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so that is the first one. Let's look at the other one. The success rate. The success rate. Let's see if we can do something on this in Excel. Success rate. Success rate in Excel. Excel has a limited capacity in when it comes to this success rate, unless we add success rate to another column. Okay, let's add another column and see. Let's see how it's going to look like. I'm going to click on this and pivot table field list. Let's add the success rate to this. So we have two columns now, right? Now let's now expand our chart. Okay, this is it. So you can see the success rate has also increased, I think, along the same axis. Am I right? For those who can see my screen,
Yes.
the success rate has also increased along the number of success. So we can see, if from the chart here, from the this here, we can see we have 2, 6, 9, 105. It drops, and it has increased over time. So out of 157, we are 143, out of 90. I think the last year has not been. I think we have not reached the end of the year. I think that is why we have a low something here. I think the data stop around July. Yeah. So this is like half year. It means that by the end of 2022, we should have something higher than 2023. I want to believe that. So these are first chart. These are mission trend uh versus success rate. I think that's a good one. So let's start. Let's look at another analysis again that we can do. Another question says, which country has launched the most successful mission? Has it always been that way? Which country has launched most successful mission? Let's check. What kind of chart can we use for this? Successful mission.
Bar charts.
Bar chart. Look at something here. You can see that this thing has collapsed my table. You know what you do in this case when you don't want something to disrupt your table? You just click on the table. There's a setting we can do here. Click on this pivot table, right click on it. You can see the option or settings, value field settings. Is it option or settings? Let me check. Okay, no, it's option here. You can check it here also. We have this option here, option box. You can see we have auto fit column. Remove it. You don't want to auto fit. Let it. So this table will not auto fit again. You can come back to this one again and do the same thing for this one. Even this one. Let's change this design. You can see. Let's change this design and see how it's going to look like. So we can have. Let's change it to a table format. Report layout. Show in tabular form. So I think we don't need the month and year. We can remove them. Can remove them. Like they are not adding any value for now. So we just have the year and this. Okay, that is that for now. So we want to, what are we checking? Sorry, I'm carried away.
The most
The
successful.
most successful country that launched, that has a successful launch, something like that. Yeah? Okay, let's look at that. Let's insert another pivot table. Insert pivot table. Use the current worksheet. Click OK. So country by success. All right. Country by success mission. Let's first look at the chart. Where is the country? Okay. The location. From the location, we don't have country. I think our data, this is what we're supposed, if it is a Power BI or something like that now, I think this can, you can quickly, we can create a map chart. Map chart is map chart very good in Excel. I've not been using that, but I don't think map chart is that good in Excel. There's a insert map chart. Let's see if map chart can work for us, but I doubt it. I don't think it works fine like this. Value. Okay, let's just see and see. You can't create a map chart with the data inside pivot table. Yeah, pivot table, select a different chart type. Okay, we can't use it for pivot table. Okay, but we can use for ordinary. It means we can use for ordinary data. But now, to even know which country has given successful data, it means we are supposed to extract the country name. We are supposed to extract the country. Do you agree with me? Currently, we don't have country selected, right? So, and looking at this data, the last part of the data is where we have the country. So let's go back to our data cleaning. And how do we get back there? Can somebody tell me how to get back to our data? Since our data is not on this sheet, there's no data on this worksheet. How do we get to our data? Can somebody remind me how to get back to our data, the original data? How? How do we get back to the original data set, or to the Power Query rather, so that we can do more cleaning? You can see now that when the data is clean, but we miss something out. Now analysis, when analysis now demand that we go back to go and do something on the data cleaning. Can somebody remind me how to get back to Power Query? Okay, just click on data. You see query and connection. All your query and connection will show here. This is it. Can you see it now? The external has been disabled. Click on edit. Okay. Okay. The external has been disabled. And I will connect it back. Voila. I think you can see my screen. Okay, now how do we extract year from here? How can we extract year? You can see that
Yeah,
Excel is not limited.
yeah,
If you are
country.
using ordinary Excel now, we can use flash fill to do this. We can use flash fill to do this in ordinary Excel. But now we are in Power Query. We want to use what are we going to use to extract year?
Yeah,
What
or country.
country? Sorry, the country. What can we use to extract? How do you extract the country from here?
S-
Add column, add column, and we can see split column. Where is the split? Do you have split here? Okay, extract long length. No. Extract text after before the limiter. There's a comma here. I think we can. If you try this thing, it can work. Text after this. I think we can use something like this. Last character. This. But if you come back to transform here, we can also split. Where do we have split self? Is it home tab? Split. Can you say if you see any split, let me know. Split column. Okay. Let's duplicate the column. Okay, we can split it. We don't need all this address again now. Let's split the column. Split by delimiter, right? And delimiter is comma, but it's going to be the last comma by the right. The rightmost delimiter, comma, the rightmost comma by the right. Abby, let's split by that. I think it should give us the country name. So it has given us the country name. It has given us the country name. And it's
Say in Excel,
100%.
we will use what in Excel?
We can use flash fill now. We just type the first one, second one. The thing will just fill itself straight away down. Control E. So this is country. This is
Flash fit.
country. Flash fill. Flash fill.
Okay.
So I think you can see the number of countries that we have that has at one time take part in launch, where we have launched this thing. This is Pacific Missile Range. This cannot be a country, right? This
Yes.
cannot be a country. We have Australia. Let's look at it. Barents Sea. Which country is this? Which country can we find this? Barents Sea. Grand Canaria. So these are some of the cleaning we can still do. Assuming we are doing a real life project, we must ensure that we correct all these ones. Look for where they belong to. For example, assuming this Pacific missile, let's add it to Pacific Ocean, right? Let's change it to Pacific Ocean. What do we do? What do we do? How do we change this to Pacific Ocean? We use replace value. So from replace value, we come here and say, okay, oh, look for Pacific Missile Range Facility. I don't want to make a mistake in the name. Pacific Missile Range Facility, and replace it with what? Pacific Ocean. But Pacific Ocean is not a country, but we can just leave it like that, yeah. Pacific Ocean, because I think Pacific Ocean is something that cut across so many places. So let's click OK. So if we check the country now, we see that Pacific whatsoever is no longer there. This Sharud missile test site. Can somebody check where this country is? Sharud missile. Sharud or whatsoever. What do you call it? Let's see where it is so that we can clean it. And Yellow Sea. Where is Yellow Sea? Where is Yellow Sea? And the Grand Canaria, Barents Sea or Barents Sea. So if you know any of this, just let us know. Sharud missile test. Let me quickly check something here. Sharud missile. Which country? Which country? Okay.
Iran.
Iran, Abi. It's Iran. Okay, I can see it. It's a military space under control of Iran. Yeah. So let's replace that with Iran. Let me look for this Sharud missile test site. Replace value. So that's how we're going to clean all other places that are not country, other areas that are not country. That we can see that they are not country. We clean them. Shahrud missile test site with Iran. Replace with Iran. And they clean okay. So let's check if that works. I want to be sure that I get it means I didn't get the name very well. Missile test site. Oh, missile. See my life outside. Missile test sites. Shah Road with Iran. Okay. Let's check it again.
Normally, do we need to replace or remove?
No, you can't remove it now. Since you can identify which country they belong to. You can't remove them. You clean them by identify the country and you replace with that country. You only remove anything that you see that is not relevant to your analysis. Whatever is not relevant is what you remove. But in this case, they are relevant. The only issue is that the way they wrote the address, it means the address for that column did not end in country name. Are you getting me? It means the address did not end in country name. Instead of the country name at the end, they have that the address ended with that long something there. That's the meaning. Okay, so I think we are good now. We can load back. We can load back. Now we should have country in our data now. And remember, even this data we have before as okay, I think it should have effect on that. So let's quickly see. Let's go back to analysis. You can see that at the right side, I have two things there: query and connection. I can close this query and connection now. We have this. So let me expand this. Let's see the country. Country. So we can now see our country now. And we want to analyze it with what? With success rate. Success rate. Success rate. Where is number of success? So let's see what kind of chart we can use to showcase to show this. We will have used a bubble chart in Power BI, but do you have bubble chart in Excel? Let's check it. Let's check our pivot chart, bubble chart. No, something similar to that is tree map, and doesn't work with pivot table. It doesn't work with pivot table. Okay, so let's use column chart or bar chart then. So you can see, and can we use bar chart? Let's use bar chart because the list is somehow long. Let's use bar chart. Let's go back here. Select the chart. We're going to use bar chart. Okay, now let's click OK. So we can see how many, which country has given us as been successful, the more. But now it's not sorted. How do we sort in? How do we sort our chart? Control X. Let me take it to this sheet. Let me rename this sheet dashboard. We'll come back to formatting later. Let me paste it here. This is the second chart that we have. How do we sort this? To sort your pivot chart, you go back to your pivot table and sort the pivot table. Right click. You can sort from smallest to largest. So Power Pivot will start the journey from Power Chart. We start from bottom to top, from 2. Can you see now? So we can see which countries have the most successful launch. Successful launch. So the other part of the question, I don't know how we can achieve that here. That is, if it has been done over years, we can think over it when you are doing your own. Because if it is a Power BI, I think if we use something like, but how do we even check it over time? How do we check it over time? And we can think over it. We can think on it. Which country have the most successful space mission? Which countries? You can see there. Has it always been that way? It means that even if we use line chart for them, let me quickly do another one. Let me do another one here. I'm going to copy this chart. I will paste it here. Now, as it is, I will keep just the top 5. Let's keep the top 5. Let's see whether we can get that top 5. Sorry. We want to keep the top 5. Okay. How do we do that? If value feed the top 5, top 5, top 5. I want to keep the top 5. Okay, filter. We're going to use filter, right? Where is our filter box? Okay, this is the filter. Under the filter, we have top 5, the top 5 countries, top 5 countries. and by the number of success, right? Yeah, we have top 5 like this. Now we want to see it over years, right? It means we will take country. Let's take country to the column and bring year. Let's bring year to row. Let's bring year to row. So I think we can remove the grand total. We don't need the total of total for row. We don't need total. Now let's bring year. Since we want to see it over years to see has it always been like that. So we are bringing years to row. Okay. Now with this, let's create a pivot chart for this and see the trend. If it works, we'll keep it. If it doesn't, we'll discard it. Line chart. Top 5 countries. So you can see the country. Okay. Okay. I think it's good. The top 5 countries. And I think you can see the decline. This country with blue has always been given the whatever before, the successful launch. But now it has dropped. It has dropped seriously, drastically. And which country is this? China has always been launching unsuccessfully, but now I think they are now um, launching successful whatsoever. I think the chart makes sense. Do you think so? From your hand, do you think the chart make any sense? Well, I think it does from my hand. The way I'm looking at it, I think it does. I'm asking you, do you think the chart is saying something? So I think we need that. Control V. So this can go. Then let this one stay. This one stay. And to avoid everything being a line chart, we can swap this. Let's move on. So the next one, the next question there is which rocket has been used for the most space mission? Is this still active? Which rocket has been used for the most space mission? So since we are not using this one again. Copy this. Let me go down. Oh, okay. Let me move to the right then. Which rocket has been used mostly for launch? Is the rocket still active? That's another thing again. Now let's look at how we can achieve that here. How do we achieve that? Can we achieve that in Excel also? Let's see. Um, so I want to change the country to what? To rocket. To rocket. The rocket itself. So all the launches and the rocket used. Let's sort it. Let's sort from smallest or largest. Okay. You can see these different okay, Cosmo 3M. Okay, is the rocket still active? Active, active, active. Okay. The status. Can this work? Status. Can this work in Excel? I don't know. Okay. Let's see something here. It's good, Sha. Success. Success, failure. It has success, it has failure. Okay, no, we don't need this. I think we need active or inactive. The rocket status, that is active or inactive now. Is it active or inactive? Let's bring this to the back. The rocket status, active. Okay. Okay, let's plot it and see first. Let's plot it and see what we have plotted first. Let's plot the chart and see if it gives us anything. No, it's going to be total rubbish. Oh, God. Okay, but if we do like this, I think this will make more sense. This will make better sense. But the issue now is we can see the active and inactive here. We have active and we have inactive here. And you can see that the active, the no, let me check this again. Which rocket has been used most? This is the most used rocket. This rocket at the right side here is the most used rocket. But it is retired. But this chart is too long. It's too long. I think we can reduce it to the top 10. Let's reduce to the top 10 aircraft rocket used. So it can make more sense. Or we change it to bar chart. Let's change it to bar chart. So we only need top 10. Let's change the design to change type to bar chart. Bar can accommodate something like this better. So we can see the top, the most used aircraft rocket, but it's now what? Retired, not active. I think the chart answer our question. So Excel is very good. I don't know if we can achieve all this. Really, I don't know if we can achieve all this. So let's reduce the number of charts we have here. Filter. Where is our filter? Where do we get filter earlier? I think we've done filter here now already. During the chart, yeah. We've done filter here already. Where did we get filter before? Please. Filter, okay. This is it. Filter top 10. Let's just keep the top 10. No, not number of success. Sorry. It should be number of where's the chart? Chart has run away. Okay. Let's create another one. So we have active and inactive. So top 10 active and top 10 inactive. I think this one still make sense a bit. So let's recreate the chart, analyze this, and use the bar chart. Okay, good. So Ctrl X and take it there. We have it. So we can see the top, the most used whatsoever is now retired. It's retired. So this has answered it. I like this. I like this. I like this. I don't know if we can achieve this in Excel, really. Okay,
Well,
status.
what feature do we know that is retired? We used to
You
know
said
that it's
what?
retired. How do we know that it's retired? Feature,
You can
which
see
feature?
we have them grouped now. We have grouped
Okay,
them
okay, okay, okay.
based on
Active
this
and
chart. So
okay,
the most used aircraft rocket now it fall under retired one.
okay.
This is the most used now, right? But it's sorted them based on the number of success. I don't think we need that. We just need based on, oh, we use number of success to analyze this. So I think it should be number of launch, right? It should be number of launch. They didn't ask for number of success. Total mission. It should be total number of mission, not number of success. Let's go back and see. So this is it. It's retired too. So let's sort it. Let's sort this data here. Let's sort from smallest to largest. Yeah, great. So you can see the most used this server. Can't even see the name. Can't even see the name at all. Maybe we should reduce to the top 5 because I can't see the name of that of the rocket. Can't see the name of the rocket. Let's change to top 5. Since top 5 will still give us what we want, which is filter. Filter don't run away again. Where is filter again? Filter top 10. Top 5. Top 5 based on the number of total mission. Click OK. Okay, I think 5. This one should be readable now. So we can see the number of this one give carry out number of the largest number of um, space mission, but it's under retired now. So that's good. I think we solved that problem. Let's look at the other one. Are there any pattern you notice with the launch location? Location. What do we notice with the launch location?
country.
The country. I think we did something on country before now. Okay, this is the country color. Different country and their color. What do we notice with launch location? Are there, what do you think we can do on that? Is there anything we notice with the launch location? Let me read again. Are there any pattern you can notice with the launch location? Pattern. What can we notice about the launch location? Launch location. Okay, let's use the same data we have before to create another one. Let's look at the one we have that has a country, the launch location. Let's okay, launch location. Let's use this. Let's copy this. Control C. And then let's move to the right. Control V. Let's change this to what? To country, Abi. To country. It's asking what do we notice about the location. And as it is, oh, this is a location of country. Country. What do you notice about this? What do you notice about the country, location? Okay, I think, I don't know. I think we will have, look at Mr. Yusuf. What do you think we can do here? Are you still there? Is Yusuf still there? Where are people? What do you think we can do here? It's not there. Mr. Suleiman, Mr. Maybe. What do you think they are? What do you think we want to achieve here with this question? Okay. Okay, we can just do analysis of. Let's just analyze how many launch was carried out from each country. Yeah, I think that's okay for us. At least that's what we can analyze. We can notice. We can notice that trend. See how many from each country. You can see that. Which other chart here is useful? Nothing again. So you can sort. Let's sort it from smallest to largest. Okay. Or from largest to smallest. Largest to smallest. Okay. To X. So we can see them. Okay. Please, you will borrow me like 15 minutes. Let's quickly do 2 or 3 things there. Let's borrow me 15 minutes extra. Sorry, Mr. Suleiman, that I didn't allow you to rest very well. No verse. Let's quickly format 1 or 2 from this chart. We can still add our own chart. At least this one has answered the question, the basic question that were raised as a kind of guideline. She said, out of this, recommend analysis. So, which means that these are just recommended. We can add our own to it. Yeah, we can add our own to this. Let's quickly see the analysis of this. Okay, I would like to change this one. I want to change this chart to, I want to change it to column chart. I want us to learn something from here. Let's use it as a cluster column chart. So I've seen it as a column chart. Oh, it's plenty. It don't make sense again. The list is too long. Assuming we have just like 5, that will have make better sense. Okay. I think okay. From the launch here, number of launch, we have this number of launch here. I think I will reduce this to 5. So I can demonstrate what I wanted to demonstrate to you. I will demonstrate it with this. Let me quickly change this. Let me reduce this to 5. The top 5. Filter. Oh. Top 5. Filter. Top 5. Top 5. Based on the number of what? Based on what? Let me see what I use there. Number of mission. Okay. Now I will add number of success. I want to add number of success to this. Sorry. Don't need this. Don't need you. I want to add number of success to this. Period list. Number of success. You can see the essence of using these, creating these functions now. We can reuse them, just like measure in Power BI. We can reuse all these functions. That's why we are doing this. Now, we have created this. Now, you can see that each country and the number of success side by side. So, and we can now, we can use this as, I think number of the, I think there's a relationship between the number of success and the number of mission. The more the mission, the more the success. Let me check something too here. Let me check something here if it will work. I don't know. I've not. Okay. They can also still work. You can see the number of, the one inside is representing number of successes, while the one outside is representing the number of this. Good, good. So let's still use this. Now, what I want to do now is I want to quickly clean two of this, and we are going to use, we are going to create what is called bar in bar here. We're going to create what is called bar in bar. This one that is bigger, let's just format this. Let's format this. Format data series. And the series I selected, the sizes, I want to increase the size. Okay. I want to increase the size of this. You can see that we can see the number of success from out of the number of successes. But I want to increase only this size. This blue. Before I put that one inside, I want to increase it. um the glow, the sizes. If you overflow, this is what we are coming, but I want it in a way that this blue can be bigger, and we can take this one down, so you can see the number of success compared to the number of mission. Now come down. Okay. Number of success is blue. So we can hide this then. Hide all this. Since but I want this one to be bigger. There's something I'm missing a step here. So that this one can be thinner. I want this one to be thin. Okay, the series sizes. Series sizes. Size border. The width. Let me check the width. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, that's what I was supposed to do for the bigger one. It is this blue that I want to increase in size. So I can see now. Okay, Ctrl Z. Okay, I think I got what I wanted. It's under border. Under border. I can come here on the width and increase the width of the blue. So we can see the extent at which this one, so you can see it inside it. That's the reason why I want it to be inside, so that we can see the level of success out of the level of the launch that we have. Okay, it's okay. So I think we can let me allow you to go and practice with this now. I think we have nothing much done. The only thing we need to do now is to clean all this now and create our dashboard. We can just let's just add one or two charts again here. Can we analyze based on anything here? Okay, let me allow you to analyze, to do some one or two. I want you to add two charts. Add two more charts before Friday. But
What if
Friday, please, will you be available on Saturday? By Friday, by Friday may be somehow.
network? Airtel no work like that. Network Airtel no done.
The Friday may
Airtel.
be somehow for me, but I think we can meet on Saturday. Can we meet on Saturday? Like 1 hour Saturday in the evening,
Into
or
one screen.
after the regular class on Saturday.
Into one screen. Into one screen soon. To one
Hello.
screen.
Okay, no,
To
wala.
one screen.
I think we will talk that later. So thank you very much for your time.
Oh,
Any
Nobody.
sir.
question? Yes.
Okay, so you are saying on Friday. You not
Friday
concluded.
night. This Friday night,
Yes, sir.
it may not be comfortable for me.
Okay, send the
Okay.
So I'm not look. I'm looking at it from maybe we can meet on Saturday. But let's everybody practice against Friday, sha, first. Let's just leave it like
Okay,
that for
sir.
Friday. If I'm going to, if I'm teaching, I will let you know what we're going to do.
Okay,
But
sir.
let's practice before Friday.
Okay,
Okay.
sir. Thank you, sir.
So thank you very much. I think we can stop the recording now.